the plaid stupid.
I do not know of. Well, actually, give me a second. She's going to roll her knowledge arcana. A secretive black dragon, I believe.
Okay, and they're black dragons in the region where we're going. Okay. And you said you can get a line on getting a piece of the Storm Runner somewhere?
Yes.
Is there a place in that area that's safe for us to meet? One of the port cities, maybe?
There aren't many cities in that region. Dragon's Thrall is the most common meeting place. It is a rough city.
Oh, we'll protect you.
Yeah, but are you capable of going to that place and not being pirated? Surely someone with your spells.
She nods. The Blackstaff is known in these parts.
Okay, so we'll meet you there when you have the piece of the Storm Runner. In the meantime, we'll go up there and, I don't know, take a look around. At the X in the spot in the map, see what we can find. With our tricky magic.
You shouldn't pick your nose in front of the ladies. It scares me as he's tucking back into his barrel.
Yeah, you're right.
Kren's pushing him into the barrel, popping the lid back on.
Simon was just giving a big grin. He's happy that he could show off a little bit. It's like the first time he's been able to do that, really.
Hey, look, I'm awesome!
Yeah, exactly.
Every time he's like, I can show off with my fireball, but then all those people die on the other boat. I don't even know who they are.
He's rolled fireball a few times, and the damage has been underwhelming. It's not like fucking Tio or...
Yep.
Yeah.
A dedicated one-trick pony.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got a few powers now where it's not the case, but...
Our captain will probably want to know what we're getting out of this. You said Ozzy knows a great many of things. We will be the judge of that. I will be the judge of that. Let us hope that his knowledge is valuable.
Ozzy is a terribly friendly fellow. Also, I fully understand that pirates don't work for free.
I'm sure we could come to a good arrangement, says Ganzorig. He was going to say, well, we'll do it for free, but then he's like, I don't want to deal with all the ribbing from the crew.
We'll do a discount. Steep discount.
Oh, we'll find a good arrangement.
Okay. She hands Ganzorig a bag. It's got little jade stones inside.
Oh, I gotta carry your purse already?
Payment.
Okay. Okay. I get it.
Okay.
You're just stand there and hold the purse. Boyfriend. The guy on the bench in the mall with the purse.
It's just like,
just sitting there waiting. Just holding on to all the shopping bags, just sitting there waiting. Funny.
So
what's the payment?
There is a bag of carved gemstones. It is 5,000 gold pieces worth of gems just for the upfront.
Okay. That with our crafting ability buys us 1 +2 to +3 upgrade. Like it's good treasure.
That was the thing. There's a +3 weapon upgrade ring in the treasure pile from the Master of Gales.
Oh, cool.
You asked for a weapon upgrade ring. There was a thing you asked for. I forgot about.
Okay,
Yeah, that was it.
that is going to go in. It takes like a couple of hours to do. That is, I'm going to put that in our. That is awesome. That is going on a weapon.
Okay, it was good seeing you.
Of course, it is good. It is good knowing that that many of you made it out of that terrible, terrible situation.
Yep. So some of the things that you should probably try out, and maybe we can help experiment one day, is we should find a shadowcaster, as much as I detest that magic, to see if certain shadow spells still work. We should try to find a druid. Druids have spells that allow them to walk through trees, to see if those work. We should try deep in the ocean, where the sun doesn't... Just a regular spell. We've already been down to the bottom of the ocean, probably several thousand feet, thanks to a squid named Squid. We should try that. We should
Ganzorig
try...
suspects that the squid named Squid might not actually be a squid, just as a...
Yep. Yeah. Baby Kraken or something like that.
We should try on eclipse days and on new moon days. Try teleporting. And then if we find the Lost City of Jade, we can go have a look, see what's up there, but there might be other ways of getting around this without having to experiment with horrible chthonic beings of ancient power that will drive you mad and turn you undead. We can work together on these experiments.
Of course. You would know best where to find a shadowcaster, wouldn't you? You mentioned that you came from Lianghua,
Yeah.
where the shadowy magics are?
Yeah. She kind of stands there like...
I'll find a druid, she says.
Captain's a druid.
Done. Look, I've already found a druid.
You know what I mean? We could, during some
I
downtime...
fully understand.
And once we've compiled these series of tests and documented things, then we can start exploring other stuff. I'm sure you've already done some of these tests, though. I'd be very interested in looking at your material.
I fully understand the need for re-verification of results.
Yeah, it's most, what do you call it? Scientific?
Yes. Although, remembering that the laws of magic are not consistent through time, due to filters that are controlled by gods, it is good to rerun tests intermittently.
Yeah, yep. And then we could also use the tricks that I know, which are really tricky. They're more of a gift, to see if they break some of the rules. Because, Wukong was all about breaking some of the rules, right? Not too sure if that will help solve all the problems, but it might give us an advantage in situations that, we need a tactical advantage to do what we need to do. Get her done, part of the team, yay!
Part of the team. She pulls out a scroll. It looks like it's a copy of a scroll. Please, in your investigations, take a look at this. Look at this is a very, very old incantation. Copy of it. Does not contain magical power, but look at its effect. She's handing you a non-magical copy of a mirror image scroll from generations past.
How long ago was this penned?
Not 100% certain. Generations, at least. Which would
Of
be
elves?
many generations of yours. Generations of elves.
So 1,000 to 2,000 years old?
Good, decent guess.
Huh.
The incantation is similar, but different.
Oh, okay.
Many, many illusions. But no true protection. Always a risk. The laws of magic change as the filters for interpretation change.
Sebastian's an illusionist. We'll let him study this.
Yes, of course. Let the smartest person do the hard work.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just say I'm the smartest person?
Oh, you are smarter than me.
The smartest fish, says Karen.
Yes, of course.
And then he elbows Tio, that includes you, fish boy.
Duh, well, I've got other talents.
So do I. I'm strong. Oh.
Oh, Ganzorig just laughs at his buddy's joke, even though they're stupid. That's what buddies do.
What buddies do.
Okay.
I thank you for your time. And I thank you for your efforts. And I lament your losses.
All right, we'll keep in touch, and we'll see you at Dragon's Thrall whenever you get the splinter of the
Storm.
Stormrunner.
Okay.
Watch out for black dragons.
She nods.
I think they like griffins as food.
Oh, okay, good to know.
Do watch out for black dragons.
Okay. Ganzorig gives her a gentle squeeze in the hand before
Yep.
leaving.
The archaeologist will return the squeeze. She whistles, and her griffin flies by. Give me a. It's a combat sense motive, Ganzorig, so you can use your Bab plus your wisdom if you'd like.
Okay, so that would effectively add 8. 33.
33. Bobby, not so accidentally, like, shoulder bumped you pretty fucking hard. Getting onto the, oh, I didn't see you there, kind of.
Fucking orcs. Always with the fucking orcs. So he's rubbing his shoulder.
Okay, and they fly off.
Oh, did you have a good time, Krimlir? Good girl.
Okay, it looks like Krimlir's was learning a new style of dogfighting in the sky. They were flying up and then doing these little mid-flight wrestling sort of grappling matches and then pulling out.
Cool. I don't have her 11th level feat picked out, but I'm gonna add hover as the feat.
Okay,
I think that's a pretty standard.
it's a pretty normal.
Yeah, her fly isn't all that great. Her fly is plus 14, so learning the feat hover will just help with.
Basically being I don't want to provoke AOs and
move forward and that sort of thing. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, with the captain's approval, we will do a vote if we have to. We're going to go to Pablo's X on the map.
Pablo's X on the back was already a thing that was decided and agreeable, so that's not. It's going back to the previous mission.
I want to check the world map before going to the place that has black dragons that kill people and eat people and sacrifice people. I think we might jig to the Squibbs to drop off the. I think we're close to the Squid. I'm not sure relative. So if we go to the 10-mile hex map, we're away the hell up here. I don't know where Cauldron Rock is relative to the world map, and this is it way the hell up above?
So it'd be up here. Can you, if you zoom out? It's like here.
Oh, I'm on the world map. Could you point where
Oh,
Cauldron Rock
sorry.
is?
I was on the other one. It's like right there.
Okay, so
It's like less than a hex away.
right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put Cauldron Rock there. Yeah, we're fucking close to the Squibbs, so we're gonna go to the Squibbs before going to Pablo's X,
Okay.
just to get rid of the three rescued slaves. They've been on the boat long enough.
Yeah. What were we doing? We're fighting the hordes beneath the sea. Oh yeah, we got children in the basement. Don't worry, we've got Daedalus down there acting creepy and being told, "I'm not allowed to talk to you."
Well, they're playing in the plant thing where half of them are poisonous
Yep.
and half the plants will kill you. Yeah, no, we'll just drop them off.
Okay, is there anything else that you need at the Squibbs?
I think the amount of commerce that we would have to do to get things like pieces of, well, hold on a second. So in the description of a Fiend's Mouth cannon, which I think is a better forward gun than the Bombard is. It's a direct fire and has better range. The Bombard requires skill checks, which means only person really that could do that is Sun Wu. In the description of a Fiend's Mouth cannon, it's described as being made from multiple parts. So I think we should be able to... these massive cannons are usually crafted in multiple pieces and sometimes feature heads of demons, devils, or other fiends in at their mouths. I think that means we should be able to fabricate this thing. So what we want is basically enough metal at the Squibbs to craft a Fiend's Mouth cannon.
Okay.
So effectively, the Fiend's Mouth cannon is a 31 craft cost just for the base item is 3,100 gold pieces. So we want to get enough suitable metal to craft the Fiend's Mouth cannon.
Okay, it's going to be a craft. It'll accelerate it. There's going to be a craft check in there to put it all together.
Yep.
Okay. All right, and it fires 30-pound cannonballs.
So we're picking up basically scrap iron at Squibbs.
Yep.
And I don't know how many days it takes us to get there.
How fast are you sailing?
Leisurely pace.
Leisurely pace. It's like 2.5 days there.
Okay. And we're good just to make that jig.
Yep. Let's roll a percentile for when you're at the Squibbs, just to see if there's a chance that there's other boats. Okay, no. The Squibbs, basically, they want you to weigh anchor out at the bay, and do commerce via basically they shuttle stuff out to you, as opposed to you docking. There's somebody else that's currently having their boat worked on.
That's fine. We'll play by their rules.
Okay.
We'll also pick up a little bit of food.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to do the commerce that you want there, and if you're not breaking the rules, then there's no real issues. Rickety likes what you've done with the boat. Or Rickety doesn't acknowledge that the boat looks awesome and look at all the cannons. I've never seen this ship before.
Rickety he had a weird mannerism where he laughed at everything, which made him really unlikable when he's laughing about other people's pain.
Oh, you came in without a ship. Yeah.
What was the name of the Green's boat again? It was the...
it's the Blackstaff.
Rendezvous with Blackstaff. story about Ozzy. All right. Yeah, effectively, I think the market wasn't very big, but I think because we were looking at scrap materials, that seems like it's doable. The rest of our crafting will have to wait for a proper port and downtime.
Okay. All right. Yep, they do a. Woohoo. Oh, okay. They don't even. You don't even have to buy like odd things that were crafted to uncraft them, like to fabricate, a bunch of hubcaps or other preformed bands and these sorts of things. You're able to actually get raw steel or raw iron.
Cool. I mean, we could have taken, what is that, 4 regular cannons or something like that, and turned it into the Fiend's Mouth cannon. Like,
yeah, that's a little excessive.
it's a little expensive too. But.
Yep. Okay, your random encounter roll for the jaunt pack is 1 on the D-Under.
There is an encounter.
All right, could you hit me with a percentile roll for what we're encountering?
Yep. A fishing boat.
A fishing boat.
Who the fuck's out here in the open sea in a
Fishing boat.
You want me to switch back to the other map?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'll move the peasant and the 2 children. We're like, yeah, we needed steel or iron. We also just we gave them a few gold pieces. I'll subtract it and just kind of send them on their way.
Yep. Okay.
I mean, Karen could go and find them a job or something like that. Like, just make sure we're not just consigning them to more slavery.
Yes, they're working with the washer lady. All right.
Which means we can start working on the cannon. So how many days of like fabricating to put it together will it be?
How many fabricate? It'll be 4 fabricate spells and then 3 days of crafting to put the pieces together.
All right. So Sodak is working on that. It's 12 hours for magic.
Okay, I need a D6.
2.
Okay. right, give me a second.
Okay, while you're setting that up, I'm just gonna run to the washer. We'll be right back.
100%.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I'm going to go back to...
Subtract some money for food.
Pirate.
We should do some XP after this too.
Oh, yeah, I know. I saw that and I'm like, oh shit.
We're on game 18, I think.
Don't you just don't have to help me like this.
No, but the Aboleth fight, I'm like, yeah, there's some
Yes.
serious XP.
Yeah, there's some serious XP in that Aboleth fight. All right, who is you're traveling at a relatively slow pace. Who do you have in the operating the night shift?
Night shift is the OG crew with Ogozu. Grimsby is on that shift. Ganzorig's more of a morning dude. Daedalus is up there. You got 2 characters up there. The OG crew. Rose is with Black Dog's guys. Lee is on night shift. Sebastian has ring of sustenance. Tio is a night shift guy. Banta is day. Karen, I think, is night, day. What? Morning, day, night?
Morning or day.
And then Celissa is also night shift because she's got dark vision. So I think it's these chuckleheads with intermittent check-ins with Sebastian because he's basically, he gets like 2 hours of sleep a night. So.
Okay. All right.
Let's see how long dark vision communal lasts.
I think it's an hour per or 10 minutes.
Hour per level. How long's the shift? 8 hours?
8 hours, yeah.
So Lee could use his dark vision communal just to give himself dark vision for the 8-hour shift. Like basically for 9 hours.
Yeah, otherwise you have to divide it.
Yeah.
Dark vision creator is where it's at.
Yeah, we're not that high level, I think.
All right. If you could roll the communal perception checks for those who are above.
Yeah.
The winds are calm. The seas are very smooth.
Okay. So Jin's not there. Lee got a 30. Tio got a 24.
Okay.
Grimsby got a 23. Daedalus got a 22. The OG crew got 21.
All right. Okay.
Celissa got a 23.
Is Celissa invisible or not?
No, because it's a...
She has to cast it. She doesn't have like a ring. Yeah. We'll just turn that off. All right. Okay.
So, breaking 25 was Lee, and breaking 30 is Lee.
Okay. Okay. Well, things start happening extraordinarily quickly in the surprise round. Lee, a very large, red-skinned being, like a 8-foot-tall man with a massive axe that looks keenly sharp, appears behind Tio.
Oh no, look at you. Look out. The fuck?
His eyes flicker orange as he's quick and scorching raying Tio.
Okay. Quicken.
Yes. And then that's the end of his surprise round. He got here and then he quickened the spell. Let me double check here if it's...
Alright, Tio is a monk, and he has a +3 ring now.
Nice.
A flat-footed Tio.
I think this thing only gets 2 rays, or is it 3? 3 rays. Oh, look at that. Okay. Where are you? There you are. Okay, the thing is landed and is deathly silent at this point, but does look like it's about to raise all sorts of hell. 3 rays. 3 add 20 plus 20. Touch AC 38, touch AC 31, touch AC natural 1 with a spell.
That's a miss.
Critical threat on the don't screw it up roll.
Okay, Tio got hit twice.
Okay. 13 fire damage and 11 fire damage.
He's resist cold, so he takes the full 24.
Okay.
This guy's in trouble. You are in the wrong place, my friend.
Okay. All right, initiative.
Are we doing a full initiative sheet, or do we?
We could do just the people involved here, most likely.
Okay.
It'll be the important ones are right here. So Mongola has a +6, 25.
We don't want him going first. So, Sebastian acts in the surprise round.
Yep. Something bad is happening. You have no idea what it is.
He knows something bad is happening. He will activate his.
He will roll over and pretend nothing is bad.
No, he'll activate his inertial armor and start wandering towards the door. All right, so we've got attacker has got 25.6. Okay, let's look at Lee's initiative. 20 plus. Lee's got a 17. Grimsby, you want to give me a d20 roll?
Sure. 18.
Cool. Grimsby's initiative looks like it's +2. 20.2. Let's do a d20 roll for Tio.
14.
Tio's got a 19.5. Salissa's got a +9.
She rolls a 6.
She could have done better. We've got Daedalus +8. Let's go, Daedalus. That's correct. 25. No.
No.
No. All right, and then I think the crew goes at +2.
2.
All right, the attacker gets to go.
Oh. All right. Hasn't knocked
Oh,
anybody.
sorry. Sebastian. Sebastian knows something's going on, but doesn't know exactly what. He gets to roll initiative. Come on, Sebastian. Blow the guy's head up before. No, he gets a 12. Goes second last. All right, you're teleporting fucking caster. Quicken scorching ray. Udazimoide.
All right. We're going to. Well, we have the an enraged warrior power. It's extraordinary. We relish in full round attacks. So we are going to swing our axe repeatedly. And we do bonus of 21 damage if they all hit on top of the other damage. So we are going to whack Tio a bunch, because Tio's the one in range.
Okay. His flat-footed normal AC is much better than his touch AC.
AC 30.
Still a hit, though.
AC 28.
Hits by 1.
No, that's... I added 5. I didn't subtract 5. That's a dick move, bro. I was like, a 3? No. It's AC 18.
That misses.
Okay, so he doesn't get to add his charisma to all of his damage rolls because he missed with one of his attacks.
Okay.
AC 28. That one will actually roll it properly.
That hits.
Okay. We'll see if he's still standing. Oh, 1 second. 18. Crits on... What does he crit? He got a really good crit range. The crit range is 19 to 20 until he knocks somebody down. And then it becomes 17. Awesome. Okay. So 2 hits. Or do you want them individually?
I want them individually, yeah.
Okay. 16 damage.
Okay.
15 damage.
I think he takes both of those. 40 and then 55 damage. He's bloodied on the second hit.
Okay.
Give me a second. Does he want to...
The glowing eyes where fire came out of appear to be glowing again.
Fuck. Okay, so we'll drop our ice armor to absorb the damage of the second hit.
Okay.
Basically, the axe goes plowing into him, and there's like icicles flying everywhere.
Icicles blasting.
Yeah.
And then there's more flame shooting out of this guy's eyes.
Cocksucker.
Touch AC 27, touch AC 35, touch AC 36.
All hits.
15 damage.
Okay.
16 damage.
31. All right.
16 damage.
47. 47 plus 40 damage is 87 damage. He's got 99 hit points.
Shit! The stupid one on the scorching ray.
Yep.
He's swinging his axe and there's fire burning. Lee, you see this thing like bolted to its chest with like little bits of flame sticking out, like shooting out of it as he's like swinging it. It looks like he's gaining momentum as he attacks. Grimsby, what the fuck?
We need a bard song.
Cocksucker!
Somebody tells me this guy's gonna be hard to hit.
Okay, we've got a. We're gonna get a bard song going, and then we are going to. 1 second. I think gestures jaunt might be the thing we're doing. Yeah, so the fuck's wrong with you? Is going to 5-foot step and gestures jaunt Tio to the bottom of the stairs.
Nice. That probably just saved his life.
Doc, we need a doctor. Hey, fuck you, bud. All right. Next in the initiative is Tio. I think
Tio's gonna rock a spell on this guy because
he's rocking a spell on this guy and then like running out of combat. He's got kind of like line of sight there. You have to be careful with the spell if he's using raise. He could like fire an ice ball on that, sort of like clip him in the corner.
He's gonna do a greater flaming sphere just because Ahmed's not done this yet.
It's a thing we can do, but we don't do for some reason.
Yeah. Let me put the cold sphere. I don't know if the token is in the wings there, but here's one.
Okay. All right. Let's see if what this do. I need an SR check, I think.
Oh, he's got SR?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, Tio is a 9th level caster. I don't think he has any way of boosting it, and he is not at the feat progression where he is. Spells into this. That's 120 plus 9. Oh, that one? 10?
Okay, there's this, it seems to be walking through the sphere.
Okay. He's going to quicken Ray of Frost.
Okay. Here's another spellcraft check. Or cast roll.
First I'll roll the hit.
Oh, you roll a hit. You might just, shoot him in the back of his face or something.
There was a bard song.
Oh, there is a bard song, yep.
21 touch.
That does touch.
Okay. Spell SR check. 26.
26 does penetrate.
Okay. This does 19 cold damage.
Okay, 4 damage gets through.
Alright, then he'll take a move to...
Yeah, its eyes are still locked on you.
Yeah, he pushes away into the captain. There's a bad demon here, devil or something.
He's covered in burns, he's got axe wounds.
I need help get up there, Captain. Go face tag it.
Do your job and lead from the front. Alright, Lee.
He's gonna slam his mutagen and make this guy feel bad.
Bleed his own blood.
Yep. He's gonna flurry 2 thrown things. The first thrown thing is a Tanglefoot bag.
Oh, you suck. We got me. Okay.
24 touch.
Touches.
Yep.
It's a reflex save versus being stuck, I believe.
Yeah. I gotta look up the bag and then figure out my alchemical thing.
There's a chance he's stuck.
Okay, the normal reflex save is DC 15.
Sorry, one second. I'm untangling my headphones. What was that?
For Lee, it will be 14.
Does it start with the 2?
No, it's not that high. It's DC 17.
Okay, that is what he rolled. He rolled 7 out of 10, 17.
Okay, let's double check this. It's
14. Is it a strength mutagen?
Yeah.
Then
so
he got
one
stupider.
less. Yeah, so that's what 14 plus 3 int is 17, and then he slammed his mutagen right before this, so it's 16, and then I don't think alchemists gain any other bonuses on this.
They get +1 to hit, right?
Yeah. So he can still move, but he's entangled, which is -2 to attack, -4 penalty to dexterity.
Yep.
And it can only move at half speed.
Yep.
And this lasts for 2d4 rounds.
2.
8.
That is not 2.
All right, and the other thing is a very aggressive ball to the face.
Okay. That reduced its AC.
Yep. And the very aggressive ball to the face. Come on. AC 38.
That hits. Solidly.
Alright. So the
What kind of ball
Vindicator,
is it?
it is the Unstoppable Spitball, which is the +2 returning adamantine orca shot put.
Okay. The DR is 10.
Plus 10. 27 damage after DR.
Okay.
Gadoosh.
31. And entangled.
Let me see if there's anything swift that he can do. That's fun.
5 foot step closer to the axe.
5 step behind Grimsby. He doesn't have key yet. No, I don't think he has any swift powers. Not yet. I'm just looking at his feats and shit. Nope, no swifts. No, we just need to survive around for help to arrive. Oh, Daedalus will get up here. He likes pain.
Tank it, Daedalus. Alright, after Lee, it's Celissa. Celissa is going to...
I think he does take a 5 step back, like he's heading back towards the stairs.
He is a throwy guy, right?
Yep.
That makes complete sense. Celissa
has Scorching Ray, Invisibility, Magic Missile, Rave Enfeeblement, maybe? Rave Enfeeblement and the Runaway?
The Rave Enfeeblement Runaway. Alright. The...
Spell Attack. I got it.
Okay.
Plus 27 touch.
Touches, for sure.
Okay.
Kraken start.
Oh, yeah. Feeblement. She is a 5th level caster. Glance at her feats. Yeah.
It washes up against the creature.
Boo! Boo! Your fire's lizard, boo! She goes running down the stairs. She moves at 40.
Daedalus.
Wonder attack!
Daedalus is going to drink his mutagen and come forward.
Okay.
And
25 gets him to here. You can get all the way up to him.
Daedalus will get up to him. 50-foot speed. Yeah.
He might as well go defensive while he's doing it.
He doesn't have
He
the
doesn't. Swift. Can you go swift defensive, or is it a move?
previously, we've been saying it's a move.
Yep.
So.
The other thing he can do is he can rage for Dex.
He could do a Dex rage. It's hilarious that rage adds to AC.
So he's mutagen move
31,
and
30, 33 is a pretty good AC.
Yeah. Yep.
It's not bad.
Yeah, and if this guy tries to do like an actual move, then he's like tripping and
AO and things. Yep. Sebastian, things are happening in your room.
Yeah. Well, we're brave fish. We'll come out. Let me know when we can see him. Here.
Yeah, you can see him. There's a big friggin' glowy ice ball that's there. That's highlighting him.
What is this? Meanie. Is that a mask or is that his actual face?
That is his actual face.
Oh, it's like we're getting attacked by one of fucking Daedalus's friends. Or maybe this is the devilish group that is coming to collect their taxes that we screwed over. I don't know, so many enemies.
So many people we might have pissed off.
Oh, all right.
I have this list, and you rolled a d6 on it.
What did this guy do last round?
Which guy?
This guy attacked
Tried to murder Tio.
Tio.
He was one die roll away from adding his charisma to all of the damages. So it would be like an extra, at least 21, and then we have to adjudicate whether that's 42 extra damage.
Okay, so it took a full round. It took 3 attacks on Tio.
And then Scorching Rain.
And then Scorching Rain. Yeah, maybe we don't want him to deja vu that.
Also, you didn't see anything. People yelling at you. What happened? You know it from Tio. He tried to hit the shit out of me. Laser came out of his eyes. Captain, help.
Yeah, I think we're going to try to brain lock the creature. Which is basically the psionic version of
Old person.
We're going to assume he's an outsider, so we'll spend the full 7 power points, so it would affect an outsider, an elemental, a dragon, aberration, a monstrous humanoid, a magical beast, a fae, an animal, or a humanoid.
That is sufficient.
Okay. So let me pay my PowerPoint costs, so it was 7 for my spell, and another 7 for that. And there's a new day. Alright, we are going to boost the PowerPoint by 1. Increase that by 2. We'll spend 2 extra PowerPoints. So we're casting it like a 9th, which means the DC is... Well, we're always casting like a 9th, but we're overcharging it. 24. We haven't drank our cognitogen. So the DC is 25, we'll say. Oh, we got to break SR first.
Break SR.
We do have spell penetration. That was the feat that we did take at night. So. 14 is probably not enough.
Not breaking SR.
Okay.
Okay. The ship is next. The crew.
I don't think the crew is going up there to fuck around with the guy.
Hey, the crew can basically... You can add one other... Like, every round the crew's adding somebody else to your initiative. So who's being added to the initiative list?
Yeah, they're like ringing the bell and fucking getting people up here. I think we're adding Banta to the initiative. He's the next guy I saw down below, and we need some guy...
Give me a roll for Banta's action for the next round.
Okay.
Like, when does he show up in the pit?
Banta.
Banta!
Yeah, they're like hauling Banta.
He's mosh pitting his way up to the
24.6.
Okay, so he is fast.
The attacker gets to go the next though.
Yep. All right. So we've got Daedalus here. We've got spells. I'm immune to their puny spells. We've got a bard who's thumping,
and I assume Grimsby woke up Ogozu.
He needed the action to. Okay. He didn't have enough actions.
So Ogozu.
It was a move action spell. It's the next round is going to be Ogozu. Get your ass over here, you stupid.
Yep.
Okay. Cape Mongola. I think we're just going to murder Daedalus because the caster went pretty far.
Mm-hmm.
Although there's we negotiated with the fish wasn't the prime negotiator, so we're not here. The fish isn't high on the hit list. Okay. Daedalus isn't super high on the hit list, but neither are any of the 3 people up here. All right, we're going to whack Daedalus a bunch. and then hopefully he falls down and we scorch him, or he doesn't fall down and we just scorch him anyway. All right. Attacking Daedalus. AC 27 misses. AC 21 misses. AC 19 misses.
Daedalus doing his fucking Darth Maul dancing with his chain. Just confounding the fiend.
Okay, he's then quickening a Scorching Ray. And he's going to shoot not Daedalus. Now, the attack rolls provoke AOs, but the spell doesn't. So,
Okay. Daedalus has combat reflexes.
okay, so if you could queue up 3 AOs for Daedalus for me, while I Scorching Ray, do we do the Bard, or do we do the guy who threw the really big rock at my face? We're gonna try to shoot the fat guy with Scorching Rays, and we do heal a little bit, but I think that's going to be undone.
Yep. Oh, can he do trips as AOs?
Give me a second. Is a trip in the place of an attack? If the answer is yes, then yes. Like if a trip is an attack action, then yes.
Yeah, let me.
Bull Rush is not an attack action, therefore you couldn't normally.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a second.
I believe a trip is in place of attack. Same with disarm. Okay, I think that's the correct answer. The Scorching Rays work even if he falls down. So I'm going to roll all 3. Touch AC 28, touch AC 34, touch AC 28 against Lee.
All 3 of them?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. His touch AC is 19.
He's so touchable.
He's
hiding behind Grimsby. He's nowhere near tall enough. Grimsby comes up to his belly button.
It's a big fat guy, yeah. Oh, no, it's even worse because he's raging. AC 2017.
11 damage, 14 damage, 13 damage.
Plus 13. Okay, he's bruised.
You threw goo on him. You threw goo on him, and then bashed him in the face with the ball.
Penalties to hit and all that.
The penalties to hit would make that 24, 30, and 24. Because it's Dex and
minus to hit. Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, he's a charisma caster. It's not Dex anymore. The new system. It's would just be the minus 2s. So 28, 32, 28.
Yeah, those.
Yeah. Okay, the AOs from Daedalus.
Yeah. So you were saying trip is a thing?
You can trip them, yeah.
Okay, so the first AOO is a trip. Which I don't know if it interrupts the next 2 hits. But...
No, they all come out at the same time. It's like, It's really weird. They all come out at the same time, but you get 3 individual AOOs because it's 3 different attack rolls.
46 on the CMB.
Yeah, he teleported and he didn't take an action to fly off the ground, so he can be tripped, and his CMD for this is 40, so he fell down.
Okay, the other 2 AOOs are whipping him while he's down.
Yep. He's prone and entangled. He's hiding from Lee's giant balls.
I think we're just trying to do damage. So this is the chain damage plus Bard Song plus Rage plus Mutagen. So he's at a plus 6. AC 38, AC 27.
AC 38 hits, AC 20. Give me a second. 27 might hit because of all the penalties that we've stacked on this guy. Yep. So AC 27 would normally miss. But he is prone and flat-footed, so AC 27 actually hits.
Okay, and then he's got a plus 2 weapon. This is minus 10? Do you have?
Minus 10 per swing. Yeah.
Okay, he'll have to Piranha Strike next round, but... I think he's got a power where he can Stunning Fist through his weapon. Can the first attack have been the Stunning Fist like our normal?
The trip can't be, but the other one can.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so first one, Stunning Fist. His Stunning Fist DC is 19. And he does a total of 30 damage after DR.
It just because it's so bullshit, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm copying this. Just because this is the second time it was the way it was. It was also Daedalus's wisdom goes down when he drinks his mutagen.
No, he uses his charisma.
Cool.
Let me double check he uses charisma. Give me a second here. So,
is he a sexy monk?
He's a Scaled Fist, yeah.
Yep.
So his monk level is 10 plus character level is at 4, and his charisma is plus 5, so the DC is 19. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's just one of those. It's one of those.
All right, but he's prone and he's got a bunch of damage.
Oh, he's prone and he's entangled.
30 damage. 30
damage.
damage.
30 damage. That way outpaces his healing. He is bruised. All right.
Banta.
Not too bad for his turn. Banta
comes running up to him. I don't know how to use Banta's styles.
There's a charge thing. You'd have to take an action, and then he has to charge. And then he can pinball off of stuff with a charge. I'll just punch the shit out of it.
He also can swift to add a d6 damage. Okay, might as well do that. No, he's going to swift for AC. This thing's scary. So you use a key point for AC. I'll just keep track on his character sheet. Key 1 used. And he's going to attack a couple times. How does that become plus 21, Ahmed?
Math is theoretically a universal language. The key word there is theoretically.
No, there's parts of his sheet that aren't updated. Okay, Bab 9, Strength 5. It's 14. He has plus 1 wraps, or amulet. 15. He's using a Bard Song. 17. He's flurrying, so minus 2. 15, 15. Oh, he's probably got all these spells and things. That's probably why. I don't know why
He assumes they're part of the thing.
It looks like he's mid calc for a fight or something. Yeah, this guy's prone, so this is not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
He's got power attack, right?
Yep. His prone AC while entangled is 26.
Okay, AC 31, AC 25. We'll spend a...
Is he stunning fist on the first one?
Yeah, he'll stunning fist in the first one.
Does the 18 make the stunning fist?
Oh, no. He is stunning fist because he's a wisdom guy, is 14 plus 4, and then he has... a feat?
If he just exactly makes the stunning again, it will be trollish.
Did he retrain this feat? I don't know where this feat's coming from now. Oh, it should be called ability focus, but did you... The word ability does not... If I can spell it. Ability. Like, he's retrained feats, but I don't know
if he cascades the... Mm-hmm. Looks like he saved. dirty, dirty.
So yeah, he's got a 20 wisdom, and he's 9th level, so that should be DC 19. And he rolled one less than last time, so
He rolled 18.
so he failed.
Okay, he failed. So they both hit.
Yep. I'm just gonna update this to 19 because he doesn't have a feat, but he's screwing his wisdom by 1, so I don't know what's going on there. Just things not cascading. All right, he's stunned. Now damage. Okay, so that's 2d6. 2 at 2d6 plus. Normally it's 5/6 with magic. He's power attacking, so that's plus -1 is +2, so +6. And Bard Song. And DR10.
DR10, yep.
Okay, so 10 and 6 damage, 16 total.
Okay.
Wow.
66, 72. Okay, he looks dizzy. His eyes have that flickering orange light that seems to be sort of flitting in and out.
Yeah, instead of using the swift action for the
AC
now, we'll use it for an extra attack.
to stomp on his head.
Yeah, while he's fuckered. AC 23 while stunned. The 25 hits, so that should.
It's 26 -2, and then he doesn't have the dex penalty because all of his dex is gone, so it hits, but that it just hits.
Okay.
I think that is his flat-footed AC at that point.
9 damage.
981. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Banta say you stay down. Hey, who is this guy?
Who is this guy? I don't know. He's over there. It's breathing heavy. These heavy low breaths. It's not making any noises that it would be called language. Grimsby. It goes you. The fuck you sleeping on a job for? Get your ass over here, you stupid son.
Gozu uncoils as a action, goes over the crew. Oh, as another action.
I think it double moves. I don't think it moves that quick.
Let's see. Gozu's movement is 30.
So that was 50. So it doubled.
Yeah.
It double moves. Well, you dirty. What are we doing? Grimsby, I think we need to get more DPS on the field. I think we're casting a Good Hope.
Okay.
More damage.
Yep.
Get him.
Nicely done.
Okay. After Grimsby, it's Tio. Tio is looking for. He's not going out there. he's going. He's the priest. Help. Lee.
The guy's laying down now, so he's harder to hit.
But he's stunned.
Okay. Stunned and entangled.
He's stunned. Well, the thing is, stunned and entangled don't stack.
Yeah.
Because they're both dex problems. He is -1 AC off of his base AC.
Lee doesn't like this guy's fire.
He wants to see you.
No, I think we're going all attack.
Okay, your spitball comes back.
Yeah, he's gonna hit him with the flurry with the balls.
Okay.
This is Vindicator and the Unstoppable Spitball. They're both +2 weapons. One's adamantine, and we're at 2 at 1d20 plus 26.
Okay.
Oh my god. AC 28 and an at 1.
They both miss because he's prone.
AC 30.
Still misses.
Really?
It is missed by 1.
I will take off one of the fortune points because this is bull.
This is unacceptable.
And then he's going to, I guess, fire some. Let's see here. If he failed to save against a tanglefoot bag while lying down, will he not be able to get up?
I think it would be challenging for him to get up.
Okay, we're going to tanglefoot bag him again.
I don't want to make that as permanent precedent because I think there's some problems with that, but it's definitely cinematic and fun.
Yep. So this is at a plus 19 touch attack on the ground, 30.
That would hit his full AC.
Yeah, the DC for this we already figured out was 16 reflex save.
Okay.
Which he's stunned and and this goo's only there for 3 rounds. All right.
Okay, you're just covering him in goo. He's oh, 1 second. All right, I'm being informed of the time. After Lee, it is.
He's got one more attack.
Oh.
The last one is he's going to try to attack with a steadfast grapple.
Okay.
If it hits, it sticks to him. So just need to hit him. This would be only at a plus 14. Nat 20.
Okay.
So it probably does around a d6 damage.
Sounds about right. That's critical threat.
Oh yeah, he crits with the. He gets an additional 4 with thrown weapons on crit hits. Yep. So 14 plus 4. AC 30 on the.
That's 2 from a critical hit.
2?
Yep.
Okay, we'll spend another fortune point.
Okay. The F this guy is strong in the bones.
Critical multiplier, standard critical multiplier, major injury.
Oh no.
A head
injury.
D4 in Wiz and Charisma, no save.
Oh no.
So I'll roll 3d4.
Okay.
2 int, 1 wisdom, 3 charisma.
Okay. Charisma is the casting power.
The fucking hook is stuck to his head. And then the damage of the hook, the base damage isn't all that great, but Lee 2 hands things when he throws. So let me just figure this out. It's no longer a +2 weapon. He has Raging Mutagen, Good Hope, Bard Song. And DR10, right?
Yep.
So he does 63 damage with a grappling hook to the face, but then gets stuck. I got him!
Okay, you've bloodied the being with the grappling hook that's stuck in its head. Its chest is like this plate on its chest that is has fire coming out of it. Seems to start